been able to include before. And we'll continue to see what will evolve and what innovation will mean in virtual worlds. So, again, thank you to everybody.
Thank you. And Philip, would you like to say anything in conclusion?
Well, I think it's been a great conversation. You know, I just reiterate that the reason that I'm here and the reason that generally I think there's so much excitement going in this direction is that the early use of virtual worlds to facilitate collaborative work, and then all the benefits, including the benefits to society and the benefits to equality and you know, a fair workplace that come from that virtual collaboration, are things that, you know, although they're still difficult and we're still a bit early in virtual worlds, are real return on investment benefits that companies are starting to realize today. And so, you know, I just, it's fun to be at anything like this where we're talking about this subject, because I personally think it's so important, and it's one of the things that we're going to see in the near term being very world-changing about how people are using virtual worlds. So thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
Well, thanks for being here. Thank you all for being here. This has been fantastic, and I just want to also say a very special thank you to Gentle Heron, because your work is inspirational. All of you are doing incredible inspirational work, but I recommend that everyone check out the Heron Sanctuary and become involved in some way, because it will change your perspective on the concept of disability. It's just absolutely really inspiring work. And so we'll leave you today with another piece of Machinima by Draxter Dupre of the build that Torrin Colt and Micheline Baudet did with the help of Kathy Gibbs and Gentle Heron, and it shows you a little bit about what's behind the walls here. And anyone who'd like to check out Behind the Walls at the conclusion of the roundtable event, I'm going to go back there. I believe Schnilson will join me. You're not obligated to, but you're free to. And then the Manpower Island will be opened back up to the public following this event, and you may experience some lag if a lot of people come at once, but we encourage you to visit over the coming weeks and months and to talk to the staff here. And we really appreciate everyone being here. We have had a constant stream of questions from the audience. We will do our best to make sure those questions are given to the people to whom they were directed in the interest of time. I'm sorry we couldn't address them all today, but let's leave you with this video. I say thank you so much on behalf of Dancing Inc. Productions, and want to say a special thank you to Schnilson Nilsson, who has been a fabulous person to work with through this entire process. So let's watch the video.
I am Torrin Colt, and I am the chief builder and scripter within the project. From outside the Manpower main building, we walk up to the box where the laptop is, ready to teleport us into space. You can see the planet Earth, Mars, Mercury, a comet flying around in space. And when we're ready to go into the main meeting, we click on the planet Earth, and that teleports us directly onto our seat. With 25 avatars moving around SL around a table trying to find a chair, it can become a bit of musical chairs. This room represents the world of employment. We have various toys here that you can play with. For instance, we have a camera that is loaded with the work of an artist known as Miles Speed. The painter here enables you to sit on it and you can create a painting in front of your eyes. This could be loaded with any paintings, but at the moment it's loaded with my favourite artist, Van Gogh. Over in this corner, we've got the representation of an atom and of an aspirin molecule, representing the world of science and of medicine. The way the telescope's set up is you can actually see people as they enter the build. You might actually see avatars orbiting in there. Essentially, this room is an interactive game where the user will click on various items that he identifies as perhaps being troublesome to the disabled. As everyone enters this room, they will actually be in a wheelchair. As we approach the kitchen cabinets, we immediately become aware that they're too close together. They are also placed too high. The correct solution would be a wider placed cabinet with a lower work surface for wheelchair accessibility. This will be a work environment which again will be similar to the kitchen and represent how things perhaps need to be modified or rethought for wheelchair access. SL enables anybody to work with 3D modelling. On an employment aspect, I see SL as something that might enable me to be more mobile. If you can work on the internet, then you can basically live anywhere you want on this planet.